Before this video starts, I'd like to address something. Due to the comments that I've seen on this film that I'm reviewing, a lot of people are taking this film very seriously. So, if those people are here watching my review on this video, I'd like to give a warning. I'm going to actually make funny jokes in this video. I know, shocking, I know. Not the fact that I'm actually going to be making funny jokes. The fact that I'm just making funny jokes in general. Just jokes. And there are going to be people, let's say, there are going to be people offended and triggered by these jokes. Thinking, oh, you should be taking this review seriously. Oh my god, all the worst stuff just posted, cringe. Okay, I'd like to address something. That every time I say a joke in this review, I'm going to add this text. Please keep in mind that. It's going to be somewhere around here. It's just going to be somewhere around here. I have no idea. But it's going to be here. So, with that said, enjoy the video. Oh, didn't see you there. Hello, my fellow individuals. It's me, Jake from the All the Worst Stuff channel. Today we're going to be talking about something. Filmmaking. And when I'm talking about filmmaking, I'm talking about films that we made in the past that we're not proud of. Specifically, I'm talking about a film that my high school made back in 2014 that for some reason that they're so proud of, they keep making the same thing over and over again. This program that my school's in, where they're making this same film over and over and over again while altering it a bit, is called the Every 15 Minutes program. I'm going to try to explain this to you while I'm talking into this water bottle, like I'm pretending it's a microphone even though I don't have a microphone yet. Apparently the Every 15 Minutes program wasn't some weird thing that my high school did every now and then. In fact, a lot of schools are a part of this program. You can tell that every film is similar because on the site they literally simplify every script for the film that is a part of the program. See, they want to make their films bland. They want to play it safe and don't want any single school to be unique and creative when it comes to any single one of these films. I also want to add that any school that has done a film for this program has probably done it countless other times. Why would I want to watch every single other film for the program if I already watched one that pretty much summarizes every single one? It's all the same. Car crash happens, police reads obituary, police gives notifications to relatives of those who died, crime scene, drunk driver arrested, we live in a society, and also Grim Reaper? Oh, that makes so much sense! I mean, making the Grim Reaper the mascot of Halloween, nah, that's too mainstream, get that out of here. You know what we need? Hear me out, alright? Let's make the Grim Reaper the mascot of crappy, unwatchable, low-budget PSA films. That makes so much sense. Anyway, let's finally take a look at this film. Apparently it has a positive like to dislike ratio. Hey, maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Might as well watch and see if it's any good. It's bad. I know that I should follow the main rule, show, don't tell, but I'm just going to summarize every uninteresting scene in a shorter amount of time than the film itself. At the start of the film, we see this infamous Grim Reaper, which in my opinion is a terrible decision by the Every 15 Minutes program. It does not in any way, shape, or form make the film feel realistic. It just downgrades the realism of the film, especially the supposed living dead, which I will talk about later. I know that this film isn't real, but if my school made a film like this based on an event like, let's say I'm innocently walking down the street and some drunken bum endgames me, if the school made a film like that on any of my peers, then that would feel pretty disrespectful. Anyway, let's get on with the film. So the Grim Reaper and 3 police officers walk into a classroom and magically appear in a different one. One of the officers read the obituary about the classmate that died in a car crash, and that's pretty much the end of the scene. The next scene is when some police officers and a pastor knock on a door. And no, this did not turn to a Jehovah's Witness PSA all of a sudden. They basically let the family members of the victim that was killed in a car crash know that they were in a car crash and did not make it. There isn't anything really wrong with the scene, I just have one problem and a nitpick. My main problem is that there are 2 times this happens, and there just needs to be 1 time this happens. You could take out either one of these parts, and you would still have the film just the way it is. My only guess is that it's just filler, so it can be at least 40 minutes long for the film. And my only nitpick is that the cinematography in this entire scene gives me The Office vibes. I don't know, it just feels like I'm watching a sad episode of The Office.
Andrew was in the car, and he did not survive. I'm sorry.
You know, while watching this video, or film you could call it, I kinda asked myself something. What is the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my life? Or, what's the worst thing I've done in my life? Those are 2 questions I have. Maybe it's, the fact that I did some cringy stuff back in 5th grade, so now every time I try to sleep, my brain just sends these memories back into my mind, so I try sleeping with these thoughts. And it's really hard to sleep because of that. No. That's not it. Maybe it's the fact that I ended my previous YouTube career all because I told some Dutch kid to go commit toaster bath. Is that it? No. It's not. It's not. Maybe it's the fact that I lost 2 family members, 2 beloved family members in my life. No, that's not it. But you know what is? What is the worst thing that's ever happened to my life, and what's the worst thing that I've done in my life? Well, I watched this scene in the film, and then it hit me. Everything that I've done in my life has been leading up to this moment. And I have no idea what to think anymore. This scene has made me reflect on my life. I know it may sound like I'm overhyping it. I'm probably overhyping this scene, but I have no idea what to think anymore. I guess I'll just show it to you. I'm very sorry.
And at this time, it is my duty to pronounce you dead in order that your body be placed in the morgue pending an autopsy.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you?
I don't think we need to explain this. Let's just move on. Now we get to the scene where the police and the paramedics arrive to investigate the car crash, get the victims into the ambulance, and arrest the person who was drinking and driving, of course. And the Grim Reaper is here to make the film more cartoony and less realistic. And so are the living dead. Oh yeah, you can see a lot of them in this scene. Which brings me to the conclusion that their only purpose is so that every student that wants to be in the film can have their screen time. Because in my opinion, once again, I see no point in the Grim Reaper or the Living Dead being in the film. I think they should stop pretending like everyone is a winner. When you do an interview for a job, do you instantly get the job immediately? Of course you don't. Stop pretending like people who play these quote-unquote roles unrealistic expectations. Also, how is this guy drunk enough to make a car wreck in a parking lot that bad? And then we get to the hospital and funeral home scene. And honestly, I really don't see anything bad about this. It fits in with the film, and it's, yeah, nothing really messes it up.
Okay, stand on up here. Come on. Okay, take a deep breath and blow. I'll hold it. Just Okay, go ahead and blow. Keep going. Keep going. Doing good. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. That's it. Keep going. Nope. Gotta keep going. Take a deep breath and keep going. That's it. Keep going. 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 You're doing good. Keep going. 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 You're almost done. You're almost done. Keep going. Keep going. That's it. You're almost done. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. Go ahead and have a seat.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you?
Okay, now we get to the courtroom of this scene, the end game of this film. However, at this point, we are nearly halfway to the end of the film, and dear God, is the filler unnecessary. This is the final scene, and we are halfway through this film. Even my health teacher at the time that played this film for us admitted that the scene was too long and he skipped it. Anyway, we know what is gonna happen next. The guy who looks like Logan Paul admits his crimes, gets thrown into his glamour, and we're finally finished and get to watch the best and only good part of this film. The credits. I don't know why, but getting to the credits is the most satisfying thing about this film. I finally watched this film, and I never want to again. It was too long for a short film, it was unrealistic, and it was unwatchable. As a word of advice, for anyone who's at these schools that do these little films for the every 15 minutes program, if you don't want to go, please don't go, because you, my friend, are about to be part of the worst school film of all time. And I'm gonna say it right here. This is worse than all of Mumke's short films combined. Like, this is the pinnacle of giving me an aneurysm. Whenever I watch a bad video, it gives me an aneurysm. In this video I've watched, and here's the thing, I've watched all my old videos, and they've given me an aneurysm. However, this video I've seen, this school film that my own school made, I watched this entire thing, and it has given me an aneurysm. I never want to watch it again. And, hope you fellow individuals have a good day. Thank you all for watching, and get out of my house.